Hello everybody, my name is JD Shadow. This is going to be a reactionary / review video of Sailor Moon Crystal Act 14 Conclusion and Commencement Petite Triangulaire. Who is not in the know about what has been going on YouTube, at least on YouTube, several people, myself included, Peachy and Sailor Moon, have been hit by copyright strikes with mainly Act 13. Now, on Daily Motion, as you have probably seen, Act 13 was taken down by Toei Animation. Everything else has been left alone, though. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. Perhaps it has something to do with Act 13 in particular, something major that happened in Act 13. They didn't want anybody to upload that. But on YouTube, a lot of people were hit, myself included. I can't upload anything to YouTube right at the moment because I'm waiting for the 3 strikes to be counter notified. And by next week, I should be able to upload to YouTube again. I should be able to do as normal, and holy crap, when that happens, I am going to be uploading a lot of videos. It is time for me to get going with that. Let's get to the video. That's why I thought we had the last episode of this arc on Act 13, but it surprised me that there was another episode. Alright, that was about last episode. Wow, whoa, what happened here? Okay. Well, that definitely will be. Well, something went wrong there. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. That'll definitely will be copyright infringed. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, here we go. And if this is all that happens in this episode to defeat Queen Materia, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Wow, that's pretty. I mean, I like that. Like that effect. Really like how they did that. Try not to get a seizure, though. I mean, it's a pretty effect and all, but a lot of colors. Okay, Luna doing that. She's like marching as a cat. That was really awkward. How is she doing that? She must have great balance. This is how the original anime should have done it. To tell you the honest truth. Should have done something about Beryl, then Materia should have fought without merging with Beryl, actually. That's a very nice effect, but I would like to see I would like to see more of the light have a different sort of effect to it, and her bridge broke. Oh crap. Oh my, whoa! Did I just see that? Did that just happen? Okay. This is actually pretty cool. That was a long time of the pan for really not much. I like how they're using their clothes, a difference in clothes, in order to show the relationship between past and present there. Really nice way to tell the story, actually. I do enjoy how they're actually telling them. Telling each little piece of the puzzle that you have to fix. How is she gonna get it out of there? She can just take... Okay, now it's suddenly out of the stick. What? Now it's back. Animation mistake. Really odd. Interesting that the Earth is below the moon when they go there, actually. Yeah, again, that sounds exactly like her. It sounds exactly within character. Oh, there it is, Star Locket. Basically means new transformation sequence. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is there going to be any different transformation? My guess is not. It seems to be the same as before. Only with the Star Locket instead of the brooch. Well, it didn't even change much. Ooh, that was really cool. One of the things I liked about S is her twirling when she did the transformation and the move and the rainbow heart attack or moon spiral heart attack. I think it was called. I might be messing that up, but I really liked the flexibility she has always had. Really added some major effect to the transformation scenes and all of that. Really cool. I could see some people crying from this scene. It's really emotional, really good. How does she heal the world, though? Did that just happen? Or was there something that I didn't see? So they retained their memory? Yeah, they did. Glad that they're able to keep their friendships and their memories alive, actually. Far cry from the original. Here we go. We're gonna get our introduction to the new arc. They're gonna move right into the next storyline. You kissed him in his eye. Just so you know. Oh. Did she shoot her eye out there? That's odd that she just winked for no reason. Oh, yes! Here we go. The spore is arriving. Hi. How you doing? Ugh. Cold child just hits you in the neck. Okay, that's the funniest thing. You are a zombie. I shall shoot you. Okay, next episode. It's the Black Moon Arc trailer. Infiltrates and Sailor Mars. Okay. Let's go to my... Okay, so that was the episode. So what did I like? What did I not like? First of all, the whole thing with Materia seemed kind of anticlimactic, but given the fact that it was a continuation of the previous episode and most of the fight happened there, I could probably see why they would just want to finish things up there. But again, it seemed kind of anticlimactic in the end. But again, I can see where they were going with it. The whole thing mainly had to do with the issue with getting the world back in order and reviving her friends, Usagi's friends, which I have to say was the major emotional part of the whole episode, and really the kiss and the reuniting with her friends was the biggest emotional feels that were going to come onto this episode. I hesitate to say the word feels, but that's what they are. The best thing I saw out of that, the most surprising thing I saw First of all was the reformation of the Moon Kingdom, and of course, Luna is human for a few moments. We had a glimpse of that, and that was surprising to me because Artemis didn't exactly say anything. Did he see that, or was it just a visual for us to see, or was it something else entirely? Did anybody else see that, or whatever? I saw that as a huge huge thing for me, because I really do like the design they had for Luna's human side, and you don't usually see it, so to see it here is a big deal, at least for me. Again, what I saw also about the twirling and stuff, and again, if you haven't seen the Vimeo version of this reactionary video, the whole issue, the whole thing with her twirling the moonstick and doing all that reminds me of the Sailor Moon S transformation sequence that she had, that Usagi had, which was awesome. That was one of my favorite transformation sequences, and one of my favorite attacks to visually look at, because that was very... I really love the way that she twirled around, and she had all that flexibility and stuff. That was one of my favorites, because I really do like that effect whenever like a kung fu person does that, stuff like that. Whenever somebody takes one of those kendo sticks or something like that and just starts twirling around doing all this other fancy stuff, which I wish I knew how to do effectively, and I usually try to some extent, and I don't really do it that well. That is very appealing to me. That's very nice to see that they have some form of her doing that, and some indication that she is very limber and very flexible and is able to do stuff like that. Shows us that we might get a very big surprise when we go to the Infinity Arc? Yeah, the Infinity Arc, when she gets those kinds of powers, and that I hope I see the transformation sequence for that match that of S. As far as the transformation sequence when she gets her brooch, when she gets her new brooch or moon locket, or star locket rather, I wish they changed that up. I really wish they did, and unfortunately the only thing they really changed is the brooch she wore. And for that, I don't know. I mean, I wish I saw a better sequence, but you know about the budget they have, and I wish they had a better budget than what they do. The final thing was the incoming of Chibiusa, and that was the funniest thing about that particular episode, was when she just suddenly bam right on Usagi's neck. I broke my neck. Like, what? Wow, you're a little bit over dramatic, are you? I really do like that scene. That was probably my favorite scene in the whole thing, and one of my favorite lines of the whole thing. And of course, the gun to the head of Usagi. Wow. I didn't expect to see it that quickly, as I said in the impression of the Arc trailer, the Black Moon Arc trailer. So yeah, it's just a repeat of what we saw out of the Black Moon Arc trailer, and then the preview of next episode, the teaser for the next episode, is basically the Black Moon Arc trailer. I mean, they really didn't change much, if at all, from that. So everything in that's going to happen next episode, I don't know. I mean, did they really hide that much from us, if that's all we got out of the Black Moon Arc trailer? That shows me there's a lot they might have planned, or maybe that's all they really had of the animation. Maybe they're making all these as they go along, and maybe that's why we don't see that much maybe that's why we see these issues with the animation, is that they don't have all 26 episodes done. Maybe that's why. So there you go. With that having been said, this episode was not really as climactic as episode 13. Episode 13 was, I think, much better. However, Not by much. I did enjoy Act 14. I didn't really have that much of a reaction to it, other than the fact that the Moon Kingdom came alive and it showed Usagi in her true character, the way she acts, the way she cares about her friends, the way she protects her friends, and a sense of justice as well. Not much was said about that in the original anime, but this version, I do like that she has a stronger sense of justice in this anime as opposed to the original one. That is the biggest improvement that I see out of her character as opposed to the original one, is that she cares more about what she is supposed to be doing. She doesn't have to be told to do what she does. She just does it. She has a better impulse in protecting the people she cares about, and there's a better relationship between her and Luna as opposed to the other anime. I really enjoy it. I really do like that aspect of it, and I really do like the fact that even though she might be a little bit careless and a little bit lazy at times, the fact of the matter is that when push comes to shove, we see her go all out, and we see her just do things on impulse and just running into things before she really thinks. And that's more of, I think, the Cancer zodiac sign that she has. I think Aries has a sort of similar thing where they just go headstrong into something. I know I am one, and you just go headstrong into it before thinking things through and thinking, okay, is this going to hurt me in the end of the day? But at the end of the day, that is something that really shines about her character, and I cannot say enough things about that. So the episode was good. It wasn't the best in the world in terms of stuff that happened. There were a few things about the animation that I want to address, which is there was a time when she picked up the moonstick, and then the moonstick had the crystal in it, and then they shot a close-up of it, and the crystal was gone, and then it just reappeared, which, what? That was odd. Really, really odd. Also, two more things. It was a really bright tint to the whole scene with her and Mamoru on the rocky surface there, wherever that was that they faced materia on. And that was kind of distracting. I didn't know why they did that. I'm not sure. But it was weird to see that. And even though the effect of materia was really good when they showed it on, like, when they had that angle shot when she was firing the silver crystal at materia, I wish they had that white dome and the white laser have some sort of additional effect. It seemed kind of plain to me. So yeah, that is basically all I have to say about this particular episode. Again, not the best, but not certainly. We've had a ton worse, and it's not that far behind Act 13 or Act 11. And that's going to do it for this edition of Immediate Impressions, Act 14. However, before I go, I do want to give a few shoutouts and a few closing remarks. And please be advised, it's going to sound a little bit corny and stuff like that coming from me. However, I feel as though I have to give some people credit where credit's due, because they deserve it. They deserve it in light of these issues that have been coming up within the past few weeks. First of all, to every single Sailor Moon fan that has enjoyed our work, whether it be me or Bunny or anybody else you might be watching, we really appreciate the support and the views that you give us. It is tremendous. It is absolutely astounding how much you guys support us. Whether or not you agree with some of the things we bring as far as opinions are concerned, the fact of the matter is that you trust us in order to provide you high quality content and high quality impressions of these topics and other things. So thank you so very much for the support, especially during this trying time for basically the YouTube community that has to do with SM and beyond. I have no idea how much you help the SM community. You guys have no idea how much you have contributed to the community with these videos and with all your content. It is so good that we have people like you, and I hope that people consider me to be a part of that as well. That is very telling that people trust us for our input. That should show you that we're doing something right. And this kind of support, especially for something like this, shows us also that we're doing something right. And we should continue to do our best to provide that type of content, that type of high quality content that people will enjoy and people come to our channels for. You guys have no idea how much you are doing what you're doing and how much you're doing it and what good it does. Don't let anything keep you from what you're doing. People like you guys. People like what we do. And their support shows you how much they appreciate it. So we need to continue to do what we do. We gotta watch what we do sometimes now, but I think that is going to be a small price to pay for the type of content that we have to put out, or that we like to put out. Yes, we are serving the community, but we're also doing what we love to do, which was and is putting out high quality content that you guys are going to enjoy and informs you about the stuff that we appreciate and the stuff that will be something that you might want to buy or want to consume. So I know it sounds a little corny and knows me kind of sucking up, but I have to do it because I think you guys deserve it. You guys are tremendous, and even if we don't agree on everything, even if you guys disagree on some things that we say about the show and stuff like that, you guys are tremendous. Thank you so very much for all that support, and until next time, thank you so very much. My name is Shady Shadow, and that just happened.